Hello and welcome to episode 7 of the Rune Dragonaut. There's only 3 more of these episodes left till we finish our goal. Have a look at this, boys. Before we kick it off, I have a few things to show you. Firstly, meat pies. We started these as a community item, a bit of a meme. I was like using them in the Borrows Only series because they were really good food a few months ago. You could buy them for like 50 GP each, eat them and then sell the dish, and the dish should actually get you more money than you pay for the pie. So I goes, community item, we'll do meat pies. It's a bit of a joke. But all the boys are like, yeah, that's great, let's do meat pies. And look at this, we've just completely bought out every single meat pie from the Grand Exchange for pretty much 2 months. And the prices went up from like 40 to 50 GP each, all the way to 161 GP each. There's just nobody selling them, nobody mixed them, very low demand. The worst community item I could have picked. Like when I started, I seen this and was like, people are selling like 100k of them a day. It'll only take a few days to get 1 million of them. But really, the maximum you can buy each day is it averages out about 10k. There is sometimes when like people sell 20k, and the odd day when just like 1 or 2k of them will sell. The worst community item I could have picked, but it's pretty funny to see it go up that much. So yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. We're going to get 1 million meat pies. I might even go for 10 million for a green pie stack. We're never going to sell them, so it doesn't really matter how much they go up. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Thanks to all the boys who helped me get them. So one more thing we need to go through before we kick off the content. We've not done a YouTube channel review in quite a while, so we're going to review the channel, see how you guys have been doing. So it's been pretty insane. One of our videos cleared 100,000 views. That is big boy numbers there. First ever time any of our videos has ever got over 100k. But it's mind boggling. Any other big YouTuber that pulls anywhere near them numbers has not been making good videos for like 2 or 3 months. They've been making them for years. To get this kind of support early on, it's just humbling, and it's not just one video. Even episode 1 of this series has like 80,000 views. So yeah, it's pretty class. Thank you so much for all the support the channel's been getting lately. I know I still have a long way to go. I need to improve my editing skills, need to improve my audio a lot, need to get better backing music, all that kind of stuff, but I will get that out of the way over the next few videos, and I'll keep improving for you guys. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into episode 6. Episode 7 of the Rune Dragonaut. So the last episode was pretty insane. We got 70 attack, which unlocks like the whip and all that stuff, which is a pretty awesome weapon to unlock. It's also good for the Abyssal Dagger. It's really good in Nightmare Zone because you can poison it. You can do loads of extra damage per hour. That means you get like loads of extra Nightmare Zone points. You can also train strength with it, so it's better than a whip. We can't afford it yet. We're going to use a whip for a while, but we will get one of them later on. So we got 70 attack head over here, and look at this. Sriracha and Squirtle sold for 2.3 mil. That's insane. Last episode I was just saying, this has gone up from 800k to 1.6 mil, which is mad, but it just kept on going. We actually made like 750k just by training with it for a day, which is pretty awesome. So we're going to buy this whip here, just get my cash out and then we'll get this. I'm actually going to go for a lava recolor as well. Nobody really buys them for the whip, but they're pretty cool. They look awesome with the fire cape as well. It's the exact same design and it moves like a fire cape. Wait to see this. And they're not that expensive, 200k. You do lose them, when you use the whip, or like take it off the whip if you want to turn it into a tentacle whip or anything. But look at this, there's normal, looks pretty plain. It actually is a bit broken because you can see through parts of it. I think you still can with the lava bit on, but have a look at this. On the way, it actually fixes the broken graphics. It looks 10 times better, you can't see through it, it's not pixelated, and it's got the lava bits. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'm going to get the fire cape in the next few episodes, but let's go back to Nightmare Zone. We're going to blast out a load of levels here. So we're just AFKing in Nightmare Zone while we build up our stats and all while I'm working on the other account. Every now and then I get a new Slayer task and all, and we're getting like 4.4k, which is fine because our stats are pretty low. And we just sit in this corner. We're using 3 long bone droppers, which is Dad, this here Titan, and the Skeleton Hellhound. So 3 chances to get a long bone, so they'll be flying in. Our XP per hour is there. We're getting about 70k, 5k Slayer, not a lot, but think of it this way, we're getting construction XP, Slayer XP, attack, strength, defense, hit points all at the same time. So whilst AFK for 20 minutes, it's pretty insane. We're also blasting out a load of quests in this one. We need to get up to 200 quest points to do Dragon Slayer 2 to get to the Rune Dragons. We've only got 3 episodes left. I want to finish this series by episode 10. I don't want to drag it out or anything. So that was Jungle Potion. It got us up to 124 quest points. Then we done Zorg's Flesh Eaters, I think it's called. I'd never done this quest before, and have a look at this quest boss. It is pretty awesome. Like, it's a big massive skeleton ogre looking thing with a granite shield and all. I'd never seen him before. I thought you guys want to see this. I was like, what the hell? Even had to take a screenshot of it and show it to the boys in Discord. Big shout out to the Discord. We're almost at 700 members. If any of you want to join that, a link will be at the top of the description. It's a massive community now. 700 people. We're doing like weekly bossing events. The CC's also blown up as well. It had 87 people in it last night. The maximum you can have is 100. So the CC was nearly full for the first time ever. Well, not quite, but it will be in the next few weeks if it keeps blowing up like this. Have a look at this boy's drop. He actually drops 90k. This quest, he gives you some super restores at the start, you know, that are worth about 30k. And then you get 90k drop here. You make over 120k profit from doing this quest. It's pretty awesome. That'd actually be a good one to do early on. If you had Prey Melee to kill the boss, you could make a load of money to start your account off. And then we done the Golem, and that gets us up to 126 quest points. You also get a crafting level there, I think. Yeah, 42 crafting. Then we head over and got Dark Light and killed this boy for Shadow of the Storm. It's actually a really good weapon, Dark Light. Every special attack that hits lowers a monster's attack, strength and defense by 5%. Which is pretty cool. Like, I used to do this one for range, you know, like starting range XP, but since I found that cannon spot, you don't even need to do it. So I think I'll just go, I'll do range anyway, because it'll give us a level. Yeah, we'll go for range. There's 63 range, 10k XP. Pretty good quest to get out of the way. It's also one you need for myth gloves. So yeah, may as well get that done. And then we headed over and done the Evil Dave part of Recipe for Disaster. It was horrible. It took about 45 minutes. I didn't do it with a kitten. I done it with a cat and it was still that slow. So how people do this with a kitten, I have no idea. We got that out of the way and it gave us 46 cooking, I believe. Yeah, 46 cooking coming in there. Definitely don't try that quest with a cat. Then we went and we done the Lumbridge Guide part of Recipe for Disaster. I've never actually done this one before and I thought with it being one of the higher Recipe for Disaster ones that it'd be pretty hard. But it was actually the easiest one I've done. You just go over to this wizard with eggs, flour and milk, complete a little puzzle and he'll enchant it. Then you go back to Lumbridge, bake a cake, and that's it done. The whole thing took about 7 or 8 minutes. I'd say it's quicker than the dwarf one, which I thought was the quickest. So that's pretty class. But then we head over and we done Family Crest quest, and look at this reward. It is unreal. So the steel gauntlets can be turned into either chaos gauntlets, which makes chaos like firebolt and all do way more damage, or you can turn them into goldsmithing gauntlets, which give the best smithing XP in the game, or cooking gauntlets, which reduce the burn rate. So 3 awesome abilities unlocked just from one quest, which is pretty cool. Here's all of our GE offers. We're still making bank off the knives and the darts. If any want to copy any of them, feel free, like, they're pretty cool. Then we headed over to Fossil Island and built the camp. This actually unlocks a really good moneymaker. If you make drift nets on the loom here, the loom's just in this little tent and the bank's right beside it, just over there. So I made the whole camp anyway, but if you make drift nets here, you can get like 600k plus profit per hour while training crafting. And it's not even that bad crafting XP, it's like 58k XP per hour. The only problem is they're a very low demand item, so it will take you a long time to sell a lot of drift nets, but that's pretty cool. 600k plus cash per hour, 58k crafting XP, definitely worth doing if you only want like a wee bit of crafting XP, or if you don't mind taking like a week to sell all your drift nets. Here's our last ever teak run, which is pretty exciting. Once we plant these, next run we should have enough farming XP to do mahoganies from then on. So you get 22k farming XP every single time you check these 3 trees. They do take like 2.5 days, so it takes a long time. Oh, there's 1150 total, 50 farming. And we've only trained this for about 5 or 6 minutes. It's crazy. 6 runs. Every single run takes about a minute. And look at that, there's 51. So yeah, the next run will definitely get us 52. Then we're going to use a garden pie up to 55, plant mahogany trees. But that's insane, 32 to 51 farming in 6 minutes. It's the fastest thing you can do for like gameplay. It does take a long time of actual time, but for just playing the game, 6 minutes gets you like 20 levels. It's pretty insane, and it's going to get faster with mahogany, so that's class. I was just doing a bit of crafting there, and our boy Awkward Adam hooked us up with some dragon ornate kits. Dragon ornate kits. And these are just the gold trim ones, so there we go. Bit of fashionscape on the account, boys. Look at us now, looking like a beast. We got the lava whip earlier on, now we've got the gold trim stuff, and he even gave us back our emeralds, so shout out to my boy Adam. So we got up to 54 crafting. I'll finish that off later on. I think you need like 60 plus for lunars, but I think you need 70 for the elf quest, but I'm not sure if we'll go for that. We finally caught up with our stretch resolution like clips, if you can see at the edge there. There's Watchtower complete, 137 quests, but every single clip from now on in this video will be in the right resolution for YouTube, for fitting your screens much neater, much tidier. You guys had recommended a few videos ago, but I'd already recorded loads of clips in just the basic old school RuneScape resolution, so it's pretty cool to catch up. So now I've got these stretched clips from now on. They will look a bit weird at the end of this video just because I'm using a bad editing software that can't handle 2 different resolutions, but from every single video from now on it'll look pretty cool. So yeah, massive shout out for you telling me about that. So we finished up Watchtower there, and then we headed over to the makeup mage, and we've actually unlocked some pretty funky skin colours with doing like the Halloween event. So we made ourselves purple, and now we look like a cute purple alien with a bald head. I had to go for bald. There we go. There is actually a reason why I've changed myself from a boy to a girl, and why I look like I just escaped from Area 51. I'm actually doing recruitment drive quest, and you have to be a female to do that, so we're going to head over and do that one now. So we headed in anyway, completed recruitment drive. It actually got us 2 levels, which is pretty cool. So there's 138 quest points, and it also gives us a prayer level. Why isn't it popping up? Oh, you have to step away. There we go, 55 prayer and 35 crafting. I'm not sure why it's lagging so bad here, but yeah, 2 levels out of the way. Headed back over, changed ourselves back into a man. And I think why it made me bald, it wasn't like intentional, it's because it changed to a female, and I had a different hairstyle on that doesn't match any of the female ones, so it just instantly made me bald. So we'll head back over and get a haircut, because this here looks a bit weird. So yeah, we sorted that out, and then we completed Pirate's Treasure. I'm just going to blast through a few of these quick. We're getting close to 150 quest points, which is pretty cool. That gives you another block from Neve. So there's the Corsair Cove. Quick and easy one, gives 2 quest points, which is pretty cool. 8 to go. Then we done Enlightened Journey, and you actually get a wee like bomber outfit when you finish this quest. Pretty cool. We're on 144, but look at this wee setup. I never even knew you got this in this quest. Never done it before, so that's probably why. Yeah, a bit of fashionscape there. Good detail in it as well. Then we done Shades of Morton. It's a really good one for like a free Borrows teleport. You can do the minigame teleport every 20 minutes. See if you use some Borrows tabs. I don't think I'll be doing Borrows in this account, but yeah. Then we got another lamp, which goes on rune crafting, like all the others. Then we done Trio Borowana, right? And this is the only quest in the game where you don't get all the XP when you finish the quest. You have to go and talk to these people, and they teach you like methods. So you talk to this boy after the quest, and he gives you 5k fishing XP. Then you talk to this other boy in the middle tent, and he gives you 5k cooking XP. So you could easily finish this quest and forget to collect the reward, you know. Then this here boy gives you 2.5k attack and strength. So make sure you talk to those 3 after the quest. But there it is, boys, 150 quest points with Rag and Bone Man out of the way. A 3rd block from Neve, which is going to be class for this like Slayer cycling. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Whenever you finish this one, talk to him again, so you start the next Rag and Bone Man 2. And then just as you randomly kill stuff around RuneScape, you'll get a load of these out of the way. You know, if you kill like a cow, you get the different bones for every single one. Same with wolves, bats, rats, all that kind of stuff. So make sure you talk to them. I'm not going to do this quest for a long time because you just get so much of it out of the way passively over time. You can't get the drops until you start it. So yeah, it's just a really good one to start. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here. I haven't shown you all like the Nightmare Zone gains, but we have done 150 quest points. The reason why I'm stopping it early is because in the editing software here, I can see these like 2 pillars at the top and bottom. That's because we changed resolution mid-video. And if I stop it here, then start the next video, every single clip in the next video will be perfect resolution. So it's just for quality really. And I'll get that one out tomorrow. I'll do like a load of editing tomorrow. 2 videos back to back on the Rune Dragonaut series. So yeah, you have that to look forward to. I'm sorry I didn't get all the gains in this one, but I think it'll just be higher quality if I put them all in the next one. So next video, loads and loads of gains. We'll be doing the Nightmare Zone Slayer method. We now have 150 quest points, so we'll be able to do more consistent Slayer tasks with that block. So that'll be pretty awesome. So yeah, we'll get into that in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Love all you guys, and cheers for all the support lately. See you in the next video. Bye.